have thought, Grandpa.
Here is a bulletin from CBS News. In Dallas, Texas, 3 shots were fired at President Kennedy's motorcade in downtown Dallas. The first reports say that President Kennedy has been seriously wounded by this shooting.
These are the words that America heard on November 22, 1963. Walter Cronkite officially broke the news of the death of President John F. Kennedy.
And almost exactly 1 hour after his initial bulletin, this now famous announcement.
From Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, some 38 minutes ago. Vice President Lyndon Johnson has left the hospital in Dallas, but we do not know to where he has proceeded. Presumably, he will be taking the oath of office shortly and become the 36th President of the United States.
Walter Cronkite was born on November 4, 1916 in St. Joseph, Missouri to Helen Lena and Dr. Walton Leland Cronkite, where they lived in Kansas City until he was 10 and moved to Austin, Texas and attended Lanier Junior High School, then San Jacinto High School. His junior year of college at the University of Texas at Austin, he dropped out. In 1936, he was a sportscaster for KCMO in Kansas City, where his broadcast name was Walter Wilcox. He then joined United Press in 1937, where he became one of the top World War II reporters. In 1943, he turned down a job from Edward Murrow of CBS to replace Bill Downs in Moscow, but later was in Moscow as the United Press main reporter from 1946 to 1948. In 1950, Cronkite joined CBS News, recruited by Murrow, and began at WTOP-TV out of Washington. During this time, he only served as anchor for a short 15 minutes in late Sunday evening newscasts and did this till 1962. On April 16, 1962, he succeeded Douglas Edwards as anchorman of the CBS Evening News, where he became an American icon. His fame skyrocketed even more when he then reported the news on Kennedy's assassination. After the assassination of President Kennedy, Walter Cronkite went on to report on many other historical world news. In mid-February 1968, Cronkite journeyed out to Vietnam to cover the aftermath of the Tet Offensive. Cronkite went on and wrote an editorial report on his findings, which President Lyndon B. Johnson read and claimed, "If I've lost Cronkite, I've lost Middle America." On July 17, 2009, Walter Cronkite died in New York City, New York, due to cerebrovascular disease.